Good morning. It is day 2, hour 14 of Design in a Day. We're making great progress. Making great progress on the caffeine board. We are kicking day 1's butt. Already up to 8 drinks today. And we're going to go over to Michael Rath. Hey, Michael.
Hi, Erin. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's it going?
Fine. I just finished up the railings. And I'm actually building a really cool wet bar for the upstairs. We're going to have a fridge in it. We're going to have, this is actually a beverage cooler right here. And I'm setting all of these things up. I'm going to space them correctly, and then I'm going to put a sink in here, and then I'm going to turn this box into a bunch of cabinets, and all of this here will be going over here. So in about probably half an hour I will have a wet bar in with countertops on it, and Leo and I are going to be working on finishing up the upstairs. He's working on tile, and then we'll be ready to move downstairs and start finishing up our downstairs interiors. So yeah, a lot of work to do today. I think if we go over, Lars, are you working on windows?
Hey, Leo.
So Leo's working on tile. Leo, show us your tile.
Yeah, I'm just getting after it in this bathroom.
Leo's he's using a brown quartz top here, and looks like we've got some seagrass going in there. He's put the curb in. Show us the shower pan, please. Can you enlarge that whole window for us so we can see all of it?
Yes.
But there you go. You can see he's working on a simple but fun tile scene, and he'll put some mirror glass in there, or I'm sorry, some shower glass in there, and some plumbing fixtures, and we'll have a shower. We've got mirrors going, so he's well underway there.
Can you make that a little larger so we can see the detail of the tile?
Yeah, we work really hard to make sure that our textures are really quite realistic. So this is a seagrass, and actually seagrass has little fossils in it, so if you move in even closer, you can see the fossils. So we photograph all of our samples, and then we create seamless textures from them. And I think, once again, it's close to photorealism. It's certainly good enough for our clients when they are trying to make a decision about which tile to use in their bathroom.
So people actually look at this model and they make their tile decisions from there. You guys aren't lugging around huge tile samples all over the place?
It's up to the client, but it can be pretty overwhelming. I spoke on this yesterday. To go to a tile store and see thousands and thousands of different pieces of tile. So what we try to do is get a huge head start on that. We have a tile library of literally thousands of textures of tile. So we go shopping using the model, using the computer, using our virtual tile inventory. And in my mind, we know there's always going to be a place for showrooms, but we think in the future the showrooms are going to be virtual. You're not going to have to get in a car and drive through town from one showroom to another to pick out tile. You may put on some virtual glasses and walk into an Amazon tile warehouse and do a little quick search with a keyboard, and boom, there's all of the different quartz sites that you can possibly want, and you'll download those into your 3D environment. So this is how shopping will be done.
Maybe even with the HoloLens.
Yeah, maybe with a HoloLens or...
Shout out to Trimble.
We, and Microsoft, by the way. Yeah, so we used to have, actually, if you look back in here, this area here used to be filled with tile samples and wood samples and all that manner of stuff. And then we were able to get rid of that. We store those in an off-site location, but we got rid of all that stuff, and we went to this. So this is why we think it's the future.
Yeah, I can show you real quick.
We don't need to store all of this tile on site.
Oh, so that's how easily you would change something if a client wanted to see a different type of tile?
Yeah, exactly. So it's really nice for...
That's a split face, and then we can adjust. Go ahead and adjust, Leo. Go ahead and adjust the size of that. So we can play with the size there, and you can close in on it, and probably that would be a little bit of a rough face for a shower, but we can very, very, very quickly show the client like literally hundreds of different options. And it's not just one 12 by 12 piece of tile. It's the entire shower.
Right.
So
I wish I had this when I was redoing my bathroom.
actually, Leah, that's not a bad color combination.
Nick Saunders said he dumped his material library also. See, we're
Yeah.
all going a lot lighter.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, let's see what Lars is up to.
We got some windows going in.
So I'm starting to put the windows in here. This is the master bedroom, and then we're working on putting in maybe a wall that completely opens up for the dining room, so you kind of get that indoor-outdoor dining experience. And the way that I do these windows pretty quickly is I'll take a little section. So here's my section of a window, and then I'll just trace my opening, whatever size that is, or even if there's some weird shapes in it. I'll delete that if that closes off, and then I can select my whole outside, deselect my section, use my follow me tool, click that, and I have my whole window mullion. And I can put that in wherever I need it to.
That's awesome.
And for these triangle windows, since I know this slope is the same up and down, I can just select the top and then move that up and down so I get the right scale. Get it to fit right in there.
So how long do you think it's going to take you to get the windows in the house here, Lars?
I hope to have this side of the house done by the next update.
Okay. Because, yeah, the house is really, without the windows, it doesn't really have much personality. But we'll get the windows in, and then in a couple hours we're going to start playing around with exterior textures, siding, and the house should really come to life. I know it looks kind of like a warehouse at this point, but very shortly it'll be actually looking like a house. So, see you in an hour, and much to show.